Hello, and welcome. Today's topic is anime conventions. Part 2, I guess, because I think I did one of OhioCon 2017 a year ago. So I'm going to talk about Colossalcon 2018 and mention a little bit of OhioCon 2018, but mainly it's Colossalcon because I just recently got back from it. It was from May 31st to June 3rd. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday, but I went on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I have work. So on Friday after work, I drove straight to Kalahari Resort, and since I rode pretty late, there wasn't a lot of panels I could go to. It was more of me like wandering around trying to figure out which rooms and event where panels were. So I was trying to get a little bit understanding of what the layout of Kalahari Resort was of their convention center. And probably about mid to late Saturday, I think I got it down pretty well. So Saturday was a lot of fun because on that day, my friends and I cosplayed as the Body Improvement Club from Mob Psycho 100, and I was like their mob. So when we did the little skit of us running, which is the video I posted a little bit ago, I was the one flailing around and falling behind, because if you've seen Mob Psycho 100, you know that mob is like not fit whatsoever, and I am like that in real life. Like 2 steps of running and I'm out of breath. It is really bad. But also on Saturday I wandered around the dealer's room, and I got a face mask that looks like Yonko-sensei, like his nose and his whiskers, or like the 2 red marks on his cheeks. And I also got a Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter keychain that's now hanging up in my car. Also at the dealer's room, I was really happy and like shocked to see like a Vongola ring, from Katsuyo Hitman Reborn, because I planned to cosplay Chrome Dokuro from that show at OhioCon 2019, and I don't have a ring. So looking at the rings there, I was really tempted to buy one, but they didn't have the Vongola mist ring that I wanted. There was one, but it was at a set, and I didn't want the whole set. I just would want the one. And another vendor had the Vongola mist ring, but it was of the sealed version, like during the Battle of the Ring arc rather than during the future arc. And I wanted the one that was in the future arc, but I didn't think they have it, and I was kind of too scared to ask. Because I felt like if I did ask, that they would be like, here, buy it. And I was like, I don't really know if I want to buy it because it's just for cosplay, and I don't really know how long I plan to cosplay Chrome, or if I plan to sell it at all, or just keep it in my closet. Also on Saturday, there was a really cool panel called Cosplay Contest, which I guess wasn't really be called a panel. I mean, it was, but it's just, competition, and that's cool regardless. But there was like amazing skits, amazing cosplay, really well done and well crafted, at least from what I could see from the screen and from when they walked across. It was really cool. Also, the MC was pretty funny. He was Tony Stark. He also had a co-host, but he couldn't make it, so he had a life-size cutout of him, and then he had like little arguments with him, and the stagehands that were like brought out the cutout would like wobble the cutout to make him like nod his head and stuff. It was pretty great. It was funny. And then later on Saturday night, we went to a One Punch Man panel called One Punch for the Money. It was pretty much like a little bit of analysis of the show, but it also, one little part of it at the very beginning, the panelist mentioned like a sale at the dealer's room, and a Saitama cosplayer was like zoomed out and was like, sale? It was really, really funny. It was really great. It was like... And for some reason, I didn't get the joke at first. I was like, I don't get this. Why? What? And I was like, logically thinking, I was thinking like, the dealer's room's closed at 9. It's 10 right now. I don't understand. And then it like clicked with the sale thing. It's like, oh yeah, Saitama really loves sales. So yeah, I was a little slow on that uptake. A little downside though on Saturday was 2 shows that we went to were canceled. One was the swimsuit fashion show. For whatever reason, the host didn't show up. We don't know what happened. They just said that they didn't show up. And then they started playing Pacific Rim. And then the other panel that was a no-show was horror and spooky anime. Again, the panelists just didn't show up, I guess. I don't know what happened. They just didn't show up. But one of the audience members was planning on like substituting for them. It's like, if they're not gonna show up, I can do it. But the staff members were like, no, you can't. So we're just gonna like, stop the panel. Just you guys can sit around and talk to each other, but this panel is canceled. So we just kind of up and left, and that was kind of it. And then on Sunday was also kind of a fun day because on Saturday, when we were cosplaying as the Body Improvement Club, some of my friends ran into panelists that were going to do Mob Psycho 100 on Sunday. So they decided to dress up again, and we attended the Mob Psycho 100 panel, and the panelists were just like so happy when they showed up. I wasn't part of it that day because I didn't feel like dressing up. But when my friends came in, they started like jogging in, and it was like hustle, 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 and whatnot. And it was just like really great. It was really cute, and it just like made Reagan's day because for the panelist who was cosplaying or who was there were three of them. There was Mob, there was Richie, and there was Reagan. And Reagan just really loves the Body Improvement Club, so it made her happy. And also, like, after their panel, they did a little photo shoot. Like, we had Mob with the Body Improvement Club, like, just on the ground, like, dead. And, like, one of my friends was, like, carrying Mob, like, are you okay? And then they had Mob on their shoulders, and they, like, cheering. It was really great. I'll show some pictures of it, because it was great. And then, after that, they were so kind enough to invite us to their birthday party, because Reagan's birthday party is like next week, or maybe this week, but they said they usually have it at Colossalcon. So they were really kind enough to invite us to have cake with them. Like, we're strangers, we don't know each other, and it was just like, hey, you guys are Mob Psycho, you like Mob Psycho, let's have cakes together because it's my friend's birthday. And it's like, yes, thank you, that's so kind of you. So that was really fun. There wasn't really much on Saturday that I went to. I wandered around the flea market. There wasn't a lot that I wanted or like caught my attention, but I did meet like 2 people I knew, so that was kind of fun. And then yeah, that was kind of it actually on Sunday. After the con, my friends and I went to go to get dinner, and then we went our separate ways. So that was Colossalcon 2018 that happened a few days ago. And then I kind of said I wanted to mention OhioCon 2018. So I don't really remember a lot, considering it was like 6 months ago, and I don't have a very good memory, but I do remember being overwhelmed on Saturday that like halfway through it was just like too many people, hang out with someone for too long. I just couldn't handle it, and then I just kind of like shut down halfway through Saturday and was like, I need my space, I need to be around other people, I can't just be with you guys, I'm sorry. But other than that, it was really, really fun. I enjoyed it myself. There was a lot of cosplays. There was a lot of Boku no Hero Academia. Sorry, My Hero Academia. And, like, okay, I also saw a cosplayer who was Natsume from Natsume Yujincho. And I was like, as I walked by, I was like, I love you. And I might have kicked them out for a bit. But I was really, really surprised. And it was so great to see them. I really wish I had the confidence and like, courage to, like, ask to take a picture of it. Because it was so great. I loved it. But I couldn't. And then another 2 panels I want to mention that I really remembered and really liked was the Kingdom Hearts Pieces of Key, I believe it was called. That panel was about Kingdom Hearts, obviously, but it was also more of like the storyline and the history and the theories. So they mentioned like who could be the 7 wielders of light and who could be the 13 wielders of darkness. And it was really interesting because, my thought of the 7 Keyblade wielders would be Sora, Riku, Kairi. Spoilers, by the way. Axel, or Lee, Mickey, Aqua, and Ventus. I don't include Terra because Terra is currently, possessed, I guess you could say, by a Xehanort. So he's the last one we're going to save. So I think the 7 that I've mentioned will be the ones to, be the 7 Keyblades of Light. But one of the panelists that for the panel mentioned that Roxas could be in place of Sora because Sora might be giving into darkness because of Vanitas. So yeah. really interesting. And then another panel that I was really interested in was the A&V contest. Like, I was so impressed with the music choices, the anime choices that went with it, and the editing. Like, it was really well done. One A&V that I don't want to say that I didn't like, but the way that it was like placed or spliced or whatever, like, there was the video itself was like in the corner of the whole, rather than like the whole screen, and it was like, this seems kind of amateurish, but like your music choice and editing itself and the anime was good, but I don't know. It just seemed like, why wouldn't you have it full screen? Unless you were like worried about copyright and stuff, but I don't know. But other than that, it was all of the other choices in that video in general was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Overall, OhioCon 2018 was really nice, and it was just a good time. I really enjoyed it. So that's all for now. That's all I wanted to talk about for the 2 anime conventions I went to this year. I don't think there are any other ones that I will be going to. OhioCon and Colossalcon are the 2 major ones that I'm near. So those are 2 of the ones that I'm mainly gonna go. I know there are like small ones that colleges might host, but I don't think I'll be going to those. But that's all. And yeah, I really hope that I can go to OhioCon 2019 and Colossalcon 2019 as well. Well, that's all. See you guys!